Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. In this video, I'm going to be chronographing every single 30-06 round that I could scrounge up. I was loading up for a range day and looked at my ammo and said, man, I have a ton of 30-06 ammo that we've piled up over the years. You know, we film a video and we might shoot half the box or whatever, and I normally keep them in the same box so we know exactly what they are. But let's see what we got here. We got some Winchester 147 grain full metal jacket. We're gonna chronograph all these. I don't even know if I said that yet, but the chronograph's sitting right here. And these are from Jerry. Jerry sent these in, so appreciate Jerry. 147 grain full metal jacket. Then we got some 150 grain Winchester Super X power points. Then we've got some Federal, what are these? 150 grains. These are Federal Power Shots hunting rounds, 150 grain too. That'll be interesting to compare the Winchester 150 versus Federal. Then we've got some more Winchester power points, but this is a heavier 165 grain. Then we've got some Herders. I think that's a Cabela's brand, 180 grain, so that's a heavier bullet there. Then we got some Hornady Whitetail. A lot of people use that. 150 grain too. So far we got 3 150 grain hunting rounds. Then this is some 150 grain full metal jacket stuff. This is like for your M1 Garand, but it'll fire out of any 30-06. Lastly, there's some more 150 grain, and this is Federal. And this is from my buddy Brad. So thanks to Brad for hooking us up with some of this. This also says Power Shock, but let's see what happens. Now I just wonder what this says. This says muzzle velocity 2910. So I couldn't have told you. I've shot 30-06 for years and years, but I couldn't have told you off the top of my head. So I say we should be just shy of 3,000 feet per second on all these. What's this one say? This one says 2910 at the muzzle. This one doesn't say anything. 165 grain power point says 2800 at the muzzle. These newer Power Shocks say 2910. Pretty much all of these say 2910. That's just me. This one says 2920, the 150 grain. And then these full metal jackets says 3020. This is the lightest, 147 grain. I'd be happy if we break 3,000 feet per second on any of these, but let's get to shooting. That was way too much yapping. But I'm gonna show you the box real quick, fire it, we'll see what happens, and just run through all these so we don't waste a whole bunch of time yapping anymore. Let's get to shooting some bullets, 30-06. Alright, and for this video I'm shooting one of my favorite rifles, which I say that about all of them probably, but this is an old Remington BDL. I looked it up. I want to say this is from like 1972, I think, but I bought this one at Heavy Metal. This is one of my very few centerfire high power rifles that actually has iron sights on it, so I'll probably never put a scope on this. I just like having the iron sights. But let's shoot all these and see what happens. The first I'm gonna grab this Herders 180 grain. This is the heaviest stuff we're gonna shoot. This ought to give a little bit of a kick here. Let me move that so I can see the speeds. There we go. And I'm standing at like 3 yards or something. $26.50. Alright, let's grab another one. Hornady American Whitetails. You guys see that? These are 150 grain. Now the box said all these 150 grainers were supposed to be right at 2,900 feet per second. So $27.72. This is the 150 grain PPU full metal jacket M1 Garand stuff. My guess is this would, I don't even know what to guess, tell you the truth. 2640. Next is this 150 grain older Federal 30-06. See if it's close to that last 150 grainer. Wow, that's some hot stuff. That stuff did get almost to 2900. So far, that's probably my favorite. Next is the 165 grain Super X power points, so the heavier power points. I'm gonna guess 2750 on these. 2640. Next, we got the lightest bullet of the test. This is that Winchester white box from Jerry. Thanks again to Jerry. 147 grain. So, in theory, these should be the fastest, but you don't know about the powder and all that stuff. So, 147 grain here. Yeah, see, that stuff's not quite as hot with the lightest bullet. I think we've already had one faster. So now, we got the 150 grain PowerPoint. I have shot this stuff a ton as I'm in the shadows there. Oh no, I just dropped all those bullets. 150 grain PowerPoint off the ground. Duplicate, 2760. Let's shoot another one. Pretty close, 2737. Then we got one more. Ooh, this barrel's getting hot.
Not bad.
Last one are these 150 grain Power Shocks in the blue box. You guys can see that. Lots of 150 grainers. I think so far, if you look at the numbers, the average is for these 150 grainers has been about 2750 or so. But let's see what these do. $26.60. So not a single one of those hit their advertised. That one said it was going to be over 3,000. Most of them said about 2,900. I don't remember which one was the fastest now, but actually might have been these. I don't know. Let's shoot one of those PPUs again. 150 grain M1 Grand ones. Well, that was real light, but there you have it. Most of those are 26 to 2,700 feet per second in the 30-06. So you guys that reload are probably hollering in the comments that that's all some powder puff stuff, but I guess they probably got to load it to make sure they're not blowing up people's guns. There you have it, guys. There's a video for all you ballistic nerds. You guys let me know what you think down below. Does anybody load their own 30-06? But a big thanks to Heavy Metal. You guys go check them out and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the WHOTEEWHO channel if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next one. This rifle's shining real good in the sun there. WHOTEEWHO!